Hello beautiful simmers and welcome back to Labati. So before I jump into the actual gameplay or the actual building and all the other things, we have a lot to catch up on. A lot, okay my friends, a lot to catch up on. Before I dive in, if you haven't already turned on post notifications, because I have been streaming, I'm very much in my streaming era, and I've been streaming Labati Legacy and we've been playing it together, we've been building together. It's been a lot of fun. So definitely tap in, turn on post notifications so that you can know when I'm live next and you can join the stream. And if you don't have time for that, I always post the VODs on my channel, and so you can always watch those back. I'm recapping because I know those videos can be long sometimes and some people can't make the stream, so let's dive into the recap. What's been going on in Labati? And this is Uncle Fred and his new, I guess, love interest or someone he's getting to know. This is Christy Ibarra, and they had a date, and you'll see that in a moment. But as we move on into Labati, the last time I left off with you all was when Eevee and Roman had this beautiful date. Roman did this lovely date for her to ask her essentially to be his girlfriend. She said yes, and they woohooed. This was the same night that surprisingly Eevee started feeling really sick after their date, and so they continue to hang out, they go to school, they do all their things, you know, young love, uni love. If you haven't seen my last video on the channel, I've shown all of this kind of stuff. And so Roman and Eevee are together, they're an item, they're together. One day Roman drops Eevee home from school, and then Eevee literally passes out on the front yard of her home, of her compound. So Roman, I know he looks like he's stargazing, he's actually on the floor trying to wake her up. He's like, Eevee, what's going on? Oh my gosh, what's going on? And at that moment, Uncle Fred pulls up because he's coming back from work. He's dressed like this because he works at the farm. And Uncle Fred is like, oh my gosh, what's going on? Who are you? Why is my daughter on the ground? Eevee, wake up. And so you can see he's worrying here. And Roman is freaking out. Roman's like, I don't know. I just walked her home from school and she just passed out. I don't know if she has heat stroke. I have no idea. And so everybody's freaking out, wondering, Eevee, are you okay? What's wrong? As we can see, she slowly gains consciousness and rises up from the ground. When she rises up, Uncle Fred is like, what have you done? Actually, Auntie Marg was here as well, and Auntie Marg screamed at Roman and accused him of drugging Eevee. This family is very intense, and so everybody was extremely worried. What is going on with Eevee? Why is she passing out? She's our environmental queen. She's always outside. She's always on the beach. All of a sudden, heat stroke? What's going on? As time goes on, Eevee realizes that she has an increased appetite. She's eating snacks. She cannot keep her hunger at bay. She's also nauseous like crazy, more than usual. She's sick like a dog, but also starving like a dog. And so she can sense that something is going on within. She does take a pregnancy test. I don't even think she took a pregnancy test at this point. I think she realized within herself that she's pregnant. She calls Roman up and she's like, hey, meet me at the beach. I gotta talk to you. They go to the beach. This is the porta potty at Sankofa Beach. And she's like, hey, I think I'm pregnant. And as we can see in the top corner, Roman is like, we're having a baby. What good news. So he's actually so excited to be a dad, which is crazy because their relationship is so new. But Roman is like, yeah, I'm all in. Like, let's do it. Naive? Some might say yes. So Eevee eventually has to talk to her family. She's terrified to tell her dad, so she and her aunt go to the park, and her aunt is like, girl, tell me, have you been woohooing? Is this where we are? Are you with child? And Eevee has to tell her aunt, and her aunt, Auntie Marg, is actually quite disappointed because she's like, girl, we have been behind you through your education. Your dad has, struggled to get you through school. You're about to graduate university, 1 semester away. You couldn't wait 1 semester? So Auntie Marg had an attitude. She was upset. Uncle Fred is not clueless. He's not as clueless as we think he is. He's peeping game. He's peeping. My daughter's falling asleep. She's vomiting all over the place, and a random boy brought her home. She passed out in the sun. She can't even eat her meat pie. She's sleeping in the meat pie. So Uncle Fred, he's not stupid. He clues in, and eventually Eevee has to tell him, like, hey dad, like, I'm not feeling well. Like, I think I might be pregnant. And she does express that Roman is her boyfriend, and it's someone that she's been intimate with, and she thinks she might be pregnant. And Uncle Fred was really disappointed. He also said he would unalive Roman with his rifle. He's really disappointed, and I think he's in shock, and I think he didn't believe any of this was real, and he immediately just went to sleep. The next day, he goes out to the market to buy some ingredients for soup. You can see he meets Christy here, and they have an encounter, and Christy's like, oh my gosh, you don't look good. Is everything okay? And Uncle Fred is just distraught. Okay, he's distraught. This is the moment where he's like, my baby is having a baby. My baby is having a baby. I don't even know what's going on. This man is crying in the market. Okay, he's distraught. But we all know that Uncle Fred loves his Eevee, okay? Fred loves his daughter. That's his daughter down. You get me? So he's like, well, okay, this is the reality. We have to figure it out. I'm going to support her. I'm going to support her. I'm not going to kick her out. She's not going to be a castaway, a Labati castaway. I'm going to support her because she's all I have and I'm all she has in this cold, cold world because Eevee's mom is not in the picture. So Eevee stays home from school for a couple days. She stays in her PJs. She's not well. She's vomiting all up over the place. And eventually Uncle Fred is like, hey, you're not well. You're barely keeping down food. I'm taking days off work to take care of you. We need to go to the hospital. We need to figure it out. Go to the hospital. And so we end up admitting ourselves to the hospital. And if you haven't seen my live where I build a rural hospital in Labati, check it out because it was really fun. But yeah, so Eevee and Uncle Fred go to the hospital. She's admitted into the hospital and she's in a lot of pain. She's uncomfortable. Dr. Jill brings her into the consultation room and Dr. Jill runs some tests. As we can see, there's a pregnancy test on the table. And Dr. Jill says, hey, you are pregnant. You've been pregnant for 24 hours, which in sim days is, let's say, 2 months. And she's like, you have options. What would you like to do? And they discuss their options and Eevee decides she would like to keep her child and she would like to follow through with the pregnancy. She comes back into the hospital room and Uncle Fred is like, hey, what's going on? What's going on? And Eevee just gives him a big hug and she says, Daddy, I'm so scared. I'm pregnant. And he says, I got you. I got you. It's going to be okay. This is so emotional. Oh, look at the red plum. This is her plum bob red. She was in distress. And if you were in the live, you were there. You saw in distress. Okay. Then, of course, this is not a solo dolo party. It takes two to tango. So we bring in Roman's family because they need to be in the loop. Now that Eevee has decided she is going to be a mother and she's going to keep the baby, his family needs to be notified. And so this is Lydia Buari. This is Gideon Buari. And these are Roman's parents. And now I'm going to hop into the gameplay. We're going to see a little bit of Uncle Fred's date. And then we're going to hop into this moment right here. That is honestly a very telling part of our story so far, where the families collide, right? A merger of families, because this is Labati. It's based off of sub-Saharan African culture. And African culture is not individualistic at all. At least West African culture is not. It is about families. And so let's dive in and see how this pans out. The Jambo Coffee Shop. We are here to enjoy a nice little breakfast hangout with she's not our girl, but with Christy, who works at Eevee school. Hi, Christy. Hey, morning. Let me put the walls. You guys know I can't play with the walls down. I'm sorry. Isn't Christy so pretty? We made her on stream. She's stunning. She's a high school principal and she partners with the university to do mentoring, and she and Eevee have a mentor relationship. She's so gorgeous, stunning, beautiful, 10 out of 10. Love her so much. And my hope is that Fred will love her too. All right, let's go. Hey, Christy. Christy, it's really good to see you. Not ask for background. Really good to see you. She's like, oh, it's lovely to see you too, Fred. How is everything? I know the last time we spoke, look at Auntie Betty in the back like, okay, Fred. Yeah, the last time we spoke, I was really overwhelmed. Things were rising. My anxiety was rising. It was a lot going on, you know, but I'm glad, you know, work is good. Everything is good. How are you? Oops, sorry. And she's like, yeah, your sister had a lot to say when we were at the market. How are you doing? How is everything? Okay, she likes him. Okay. Oh, Christy, you like our Fred? He's like, yeah, everything's okay. Would you like to sit down and we can maybe talk a little bit more? Should we ask her out on a date? I really think we should. I'm gonna do flirt, checks him out, and then I'm just gonna ask her out on a date. Let's see. Ask. Don't walk away, girl. I'm coming for you. He's like, so would you like to sit down and get a table? Maybe we can talk a little bit more. She's like, Fred, I would like that a lot, actually. Thank you, Fred. Okay, let me get us a table. Should we sit at the counter? This is kind of cute. Yeah, like a casual, like, you know, a casual moment. Let's sit at the counter. I know Eevee is pregnant and it's been stormy skies from the hospital, but how are things? I wanted to check on you guys to make sure you guys are doing good. Hello, Auntie Betty. Yeah, we're doing good. Eevee's not been vomiting as much. She's been taking her medication. Oh, it's me that's sick, if anything. Hi, Auntie Betty. Hello, my darling Adra. How are you? Dad. Hey, Dad. You made soup. You're not feeling well. Today. Do we need to go back to the hospital? No. We'll drink this soup and he'll be just fine. Don't worry. So, Eevee, how are you doing? Auntie Betty, I'm doing good. Good? Yeah, what's up? So, you know Roman's family, the Buaris, Mrs. and Mr. Buari. Yes, I know them, Roman's parents. He's like, excuse me, I gotta go cough. Okay, Fred. So Roman's family, they want to come here and they want to talk with you all because they have some ideas on what should be happening, Fred. Fred, please come back here and sit down, okay? I know you're not feeling well, but matters must be discussed. Okay, Betty, I'm coming. So we want this family to be peaceful, full of sunshine, okay? So I'm gonna make sure that there's no coldness between you and the family. They're gonna come here, we're gonna sit down, and we're gonna be respectful. Do you understand me, Adra? Yes, Auntie Betty, I understand. What do you mean they're gonna come here? I think she means they're gonna come here and rain on my parade. You know how much I've already been dealing with? I just came out of the hospital. Eevee, calm down. It's gonna be okay. They're gonna come here, we're gonna talk, let's hear them out. And then they go their way. She's like, can I go sleep? I don't even want to be around for it. Hello, the Buari family. You all give me one moment. See, look at you. You put us in this situation, Roman. Look at all this. Look at this home. They have garbage in the hallway. Mom, chill. Why are you so judgmental? Because this is a judgmental worthy space. They have dog food beside the water. This is how you want to live your life? This is where you want to end up? Oh, Fred is healthy again. He's like, Mom, stop. It is kind of gross here, but please stop. Mom, what does recycling have to do with the power out? Isn't that like a municipal issue? Well, not in our municipality. Okay, so we're here to discuss things, right? Let me mediate. We are here to talk about the state of things, okay? Eevee is with child, right, Fred? That is correct, Auntie Betty. Roman, it's okay. Let him go. Eevee is with child. And so what does this mean for us? We want to know. We want to be a part of what's going on. We want to make decisions because this all implicates my Roman. Lydia. Alright, Lydia. Your Roman had a role in this. It is not just Eevee. So we have to think about the betterment of both children. Do you understand me? Gideon is like, honey, let me do the talking. No, Gideon, let me talk. We have an inheritance for Roman. And we want Roman to have the best life possible. And Eevee, Adwa, Yvonne, she's not going to take that away from my son. Do you understand? And so if she wants to give birth, that's fine. Lower your voices. Fred, what do you have to say about this? So what's the deal, you all? What do you really have to say? What is really going on? Fred, we believe the best thing right now is for Eevee and Roman to get engaged, then to be married before the birth of the child, so that the child can be registered under our family name, and we can make sure that there aren't any illegitimate family members in our family tree. Oh, the power's back on. Great. We're not in the depths of the dungeon of Labati. Honey, please. Lydia? I stepped away for a moment and you're already acting up. Calm down. We think that it would be best if the children got engaged, if the children got married, and we make sure that all of this happens before the due date of the child. Do you understand where we're coming from, Auntie Betty? I understand. You have a lineage to protect. Frederick, what do you feel about this? I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's up to Eevee. If her and Roman are in love and they want to be married, yeah, but I don't want her to be married. My daughter will not just marry because you command her to marry. She'll marry because she wants to marry, because she's in love with the boy. So then we'll just have to ask them, right? Roman? Do you love her? Do you love her? Is this about money? Is this about something to prove? Or do you really love Eevee? Mom, I love her. I told you. She's the one. I don't want to be with anyone else. You've already brought dishonor onto our family. I don't want you to marry and then change your mind tomorrow that you don't want to be with her anymore. Is it yes or is it no, Roman? Because there's a lot on the line here. He could sue us. He could get child support. She could take away what's yours. She wouldn't do that. You don't know. How long have you been knowing this girl? How long have you been knowing her? What, 3 months? 2 months? It didn't take her much time before she let you invade her space enough to be pregnant. Mom, it takes 2 to tango. Isn't that what Auntie Lydia just said out there? You don't quote to me the Auntie Lydia, sorry, I meant Auntie Betty. Don't quote to me what Auntie Betty said. Tell me right now, do you love her? Yes or no? So clearly Lydia is freaking out here. Her worry is that Eevee is going to have the baby and then somehow sue them for child support, or you know, somehow extort Roman in some capacity, or turn the child against him and their family, and it'll be a problem later on, you know, like telenovela kind of stuff. And so she pulls Roman to the side and she's like, hey, tell me what's up. Do you love this girl, or do we need to find a way out for you? Because once this baby comes, it's you and Eevee. You guys are glued. That baby is glue. I want to be glued to her, Mom. I loved her. I want to be glued to her. I want a family with her. Okay, my Romy, if you're sure. I'm sure. Stop freaking out. Eevee, do you mind if I talk with you for a moment? Yeah, sure. We can talk. How are you feeling after the hospital? I'm okay. I'm feeling a lot better. The mornings are a bit tough. Morning sickness, but I'm okay. I'm doing okay. I know that we started off on the wrong foot. But I do want you to know, Roman is my priority. He is I have his best interest at heart at all times. We don't know each other. I don't know your family. I don't know where you come from. Hello? Did the lights just turn back off again? So I do think that right now it would make sense if you and Roman would marry. If you guys engage and marry, then we can do all the rites, perform everything before the baby comes. So that way when the baby comes, the baby is not an illegitimate baby, and you have legal rights to, as a wife, to have all that you need for your child. So you guys, the family has put the ball in Eevee and Roman's court. Roman has made it clear how he feels. She's like, Roman, what's going on? They've all agreed that engagement is the next step, and Eevee was sleeping through the conversation. So she is like kind of clueless, and Fred is like, if she wants to say yeah, she'll say yeah, and if she doesn't want to say yeah, she'll say no, and she's allowed to have a decision. So let's see what happens. Roman's like, Eevee, can I talk to you for a second? Eevee, you are the love of my life, and we're having a baby. And I want you to meet my wife. Roman, what? Oh my gosh, Dad. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So will you be my wife? Will you marry me? Yes. She says yes, y'all. And then he coughs in her face. Yeah. All up in there. So I had a talk with your dad. We went out briefly. You and my dad went out. Yes, Eevee, we went out. It was very brief. How was it? Oh my gosh, tell me everything. Did you guys talk about me? Was this about the baby? I mean, yeah, Eevee. Yes, Eevee, it was about the baby. Your dad seems to be kind of nervous and also very excited to be a grandfather. And despite everything, he's very proud of you. Yeah, my dad's like my best friend. What can I say? Him and I are super close. He always has my back. I thought he would pass out when he found out I was pregnant, but honestly, at that hospital, all he did was just hug me and say, I've got you. And so, yeah, we're locked in, Miss Sabara. We're locked in. I'm really glad. So Eevee, I wanted to bring you out here today to talk about your student project. You're very close to graduating, and I think you could possibly graduate before you pop. But you do have your student project, Long Live Labati. Tell me more about that. What's going on with that? Well, Long Live Labati is still Long Live Labatiing. What can I say? I've been busy. I've been dealing with, crazy in-laws and a pregnancy and a new relationship and just everything. So I haven't had too much time to pour into it, but I really do want to. my project is Sankofa Beach, and so we've been doing beach cleanups. I think I'm gonna gather everyone today, and then we'll do another beach cleanup session. And yeah, we should get closer and closer to the goal. I don't know if the whole beach will be restored by the time I'm done, but I think we can get a lot done.
So,
well, I spoke to the dean, and the dean has an opportunity for you. It is a scholarship opportunity to pursue an internship. And the internship would be an environmental one at Labati Collegiate once you are done your degree. And you would also receive a scholarship of 5,000 simoleons. And I put your name in to be selected. The requirement for the scholarship is that Sankofa Beach project needs to be complete. So what do you think? Is that something you could do? Restore the beach, graduate, get married, have a baby in the next couple months. Yeah, I could totally do that. Light work. Easy. Miss Obara, that's a lot, but I can try my best. You know, bullseye, hit the target. You have all of us to lean on. We're a community, okay? So if you need support, you reach out, we can support you. But I think what you should do is get your team together. Don't let all these life changes, you know, pick you off balance. Get your team together, get back on the beach, start cleaning up, see what you can accomplish in a couple of months. All right, everyone. So we're here today to finally kick off some beach cleanup. Can I get a what? All right, tough crowd. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure things are clean. You guys already know Eevee has laid down the law. We've been meeting for a while. Today is the day we start to do cleanup. So everyone get up, clean something, pick something up, do what you can. Let's long live Labati, okay? If you have questions, ask Eevee. If she doesn't know, feel free to ask me, okay? Cool. Thanks so much, y'all. Nothing to clean here. You got it. So now they're detecting for metal. Go ahead and clean this up. Oh, the thing's in the way. My bad. Oh, wrong person. He's here. Come back here. Good. So it looks like she's killing a rat right now. Okay, Princess Imani. Guess that could be your job. Okay, she's fainting now. She just killed the rat. That was a lot for her. I understand. Eevee's like, hey, you good? Arno is sick. This is where they're getting sick, you guys. Roman's like, hey, you come sit over here, Eevee, okay? What's up? See, we got people digging. Good. We got people using metal detectors, looking for stuff. Mahalia, you're still doing whatever you want to do. Go ahead and dig. Imani is going through a psychological issue because she killed a rat with her own bare feet. Cleaning this lot also means cleaning up. Oh, she fainted again. Imani is really going through it. Cleaning this lot also means cleaning up some of the environmental issues that are going on within the body. Thanks so much, everyone. I know we're all probably really smelly. We've seen some things, stomped on some mice, but this is really what it is. In Labati, sickness has been going around, and the sickness is coming from the contamination of the water. The water is literally being contaminated with horse dung and rats and garbage. And literally, I've been sick. I've been in the hospital 2 days. My dad's been sick at a point. Everybody's been sick. And so it's our duty to make sure that we clean this place up. And it's looking great so far. Look at this progress. I'm so excited. So we'll meet back here, maybe in 2 or 3 sessions. Sankofa Beach will be restored. Thanks so much, you guys. I appreciate you. Great work today. Now, you might be wondering, oh my gosh, so they just got engaged? Like, just like that? Like, is that how the traditional engagements work? Well, first of all, I'm not basing Labati off of one specific country. It's kind of a mishmash, a smorgasbord of different African things that inspire me. So I want to share with you my own culture as a Ghanaian person, where when a woman and a man want to get married and they involve the family, they start to do something called the knocking. And so at this point, Eevee and Roman, they're in a relationship. They love each other. They're in a relationship. I don't know if they love each other. I mean, Roman loves her. You know what I mean? They're in a relationship and she's pregnant. And so at this point, now that the groom's family has been notified that they're expecting, and also that Roman intends to marry because he has been rolling engagement wands like no other, now we do something called the knocking. The knocking is when the groom's family makes their intention known that, hey, I am the family of Roman, and our son has found a flower in your garden, and he would like to pick said flower. Our son has found somebody that he wants to marry. As his family, we are coming here to make our intentions clear. We want to support him in marrying your child. And so this usually looks like after the couple sits down and talks and their families are involved, then their families will sit down and they start to negotiate. Sometimes the groom's family will bring presents, and they talk and they learn about each other, and then they discuss, okay, what will a marriage look like? And so in this scene where you see Eevee and Roman get engaged, that is essentially, in my story, the knocking. The families have come, they've sat together. Lydia has made it clear, we want the children to be married before they have their baby. We want to support and give all the resources we can to the child. And Uncle Fred is like, hey, I just want to make sure my daughter's good. Like, if she's cool with it, I'm cool with it. Uncle Fred's very relaxed. But we're going to have to determine and distinguish what the dowry is. But this kind of dinner is essentially the family making their intentions clear to Uncle Fred that, hey, our child intends to marry your child, and so we want to make that intention clear. Even though their approach is kind of harsh, hey, it is what it is. And if you haven't seen in my other stream, Lydia, this lady right here, and Gideon here, they were a little bit intense, and they kind of were insulting. Roman is like, I really love your daughter and really respect her. She and I are best friends. He's like, I can see that you two care about each other a lot, but the way you went about things is very disrespectful. My Eevee, she has a career ahead of her. She's gonna be an environmental scientist. This is a complete detour. I understand that, sir, but you know, some environmental activists don't even make a lot of money. Dad, what are you talking about? Don't mind him. Environmental activism is a respectable career, and I respect Eevee for all she's trying to do, sir. I promise you. This boy, he doesn't know anything. He's living in the clouds. He's living in La La Land. Frederick, let's have an honest conversation, parent to parent. Yes, I think that's what we need to do right now. Okay, well, what would you like to say? I don't know what they're about to say. What would you like to say then? Frederick, you work on a farm. You and Eevee have a 2-bedroom house in this compound. I don't know what you think this is, but a child, to raise a Buari child, honey, tell them, to raise a child requires a lot. It's not a game, it's not a joke. It requires a lot. And you don't think I know this? I raised Yvonne by myself. And that's what we're saying, Frederick. What are you saying? Mom, Dad, chill. What are you guys on? No, let them talk. We're saying that the grandchild of a Buari family does not deserve to live in these conditions. Mom, stop. These conditions? No, let them talk. What do you mean these conditions? We mean a Buari grandchild deserves to have the best education, the best medical supplies, the best resources, and we can provide that, Fred. If you want to be serious about your daughter and her future, you think I'm not serious about my daughter and her future? Uncle Fred, I didn't know that this is what they're going to say. No, they think I'm not serious about my daughter and my future. Is it me that put the child in her stomach? It's your son that did that. It's like, this is true. This is true. We don't care about who's responsible. She had a choice in that hospital and she chose to keep the child. Therefore, we have to deal with the consequences, and whatever they may be, we accept them. That means we are going to make sure the child has the best. If it has our name, it will have the best. And I will not settle for anything besides this. Do you understand me? If you think you're old enough to kiss in a car and conceive a child, how are you going to afford this kid, son? How are you going to afford this child, Fred? I don't know. He will work at the farm with me. He will work at the farm with me. If we have to work day and night, we will work. I'll work at the farm, I guess. This is preposterous. The farm? The farm? You will not work at any farm. This is unheard of. Roman, you're not thinking. Don't let this girl ruin your future. Roman. No, this is your son. Am I forcing you, Roman, to speak? This is what your son wants. Dad, Mom, I'll work at the farm. I'll do the night shifts. I'll take care of the baby. Oh, Gideon. I can't do this. Gideon.
All of this is just congesting my lungs. I need to go.
And this is why Auntie Betty came in and was like, hey, I'm now going to mediate because the two families, you guys can't do this on your own. You need an elder. And Auntie Betty is the elder. And so Auntie Betty comes in, she sits down, as you saw in the video you just watched, and she's like, okay, let's discuss what's going on. Because the last time the two parents tried to do that on their own, Lydia, this lady right here, was very disrespectful. She insulted Fred, insulted their home. She was just so upset with Roman and so upset with everything. So that's why we brought in a mediator, and that is a part of the culture. Once the mediator was in the picture, I think Auntie Lydia calmed down. She had to be respectful because there's now an accountability measure there. And yeah, they've made it clear what they would like. And then after they leave, this picture is representative of Eevee talking about art, and she's talking about something that's worth something, because now she's discussing with her dad, like, okay, what is the dowry going to be? Since Uncle Fred's on his own, right? He doesn't have a wife. He doesn't have much family besides his sister. And so Uncle Fred, Auntie Marg, and Auntie Betty are going to sit down and they're going to decide what the dowry is. The dowry is the bride price. And then Roman's family will pay, and they will pay. They're rich. They're going to pay. They're going to give the dowry. They're going to give gifts, and all of that will take place at the traditional wedding. And I'm so excited to actually play that out. But yeah, I kind of wanted to share some of my culture with you and kind of where my mind is at with it. And so that is that. So we are looking at, yes, this is Sims 4. Yes, it is the Anchor Point Library. This is not my build. A beautiful creator on here called Cats and Mugs built this, and I was so inspired. And I did tell them, I said, I'm going to steal this. So I'm going to steal it. And they said, go for it. So I'm here doing just what I said I was going to do. So this is the build, right? Down here is like some seating area. And there's a door, industrial looking door. And then there's these beautiful red stairs that go up, right? And it goes up into a like musician live band. Sorry, I just had like a total brain fart there. A live band area with instruments and things like this. This is the downstairs again. So it's just some quaint seating area. I love all the colors. And I think this was giving me Labati, like colorful greenery, palm trees all around, lights, you know, somewhere nice, somewhere swanky, where there's a really nice live bar and where folks come and eat and also enjoy some tunes. Is mine gonna look exactly like the beautiful Cats and Mugs build? No, but this is the inspo. So I want to build something like this today. I am here in Labati as usual. I've been really loving playing in this neighborhood, and you can see like it is being built out. Like I've built a lot of different things and placed a lot of different things, and I'm loving it personally. I'd like for there to be a convenience store that you could get to on the other side. It's hard to imagine, but I think it makes sense in my head. So I'm gonna just start building, start pulling things out. This is my second attempt at the lot as well. Not because it's difficult, but you really have to be in a building mood to build. You know what I mean? It's tough. It's tough to build when you're not in the mood. And I don't think I've been in the mood. I don't think so. So I think I am now. I hope y'all have been doing good. I've been filming and posting lots of content, so I hope that that's been enjoyable. I'm so obsessed with, I'm gonna put down some palm trees by the way. I'm so obsessed with Eevee's story, and I have like so many ideas, and I don't know, it's really fun playing legacy style and just switching things up, especially because Sun City is rotational. And don't get me wrong, I'm a sucker for some rotational gameplay, but once in a while, you know, you gotta switch it up, and I'm loving it. So yeah, ooh, this is pretty. Not for this lot, but I have a perfect lot in mind for this. Beautiful, just beautiful. Yeah, we're gonna do lots of palm trees and maybe some like shrubs and stuff all around. Yeah, it's like some of these. And then I see that in the inspo picture, Cats and Mugs used something like this. See this green with the red on it? So it would be nice if we also use this to kind of replicate something similar. Not exact, but similar. Yeah, the tall ones are probably exact, but they're both pretty, so I could use both. So I'm gonna try and get the layout down. I want to like put some tuk-tuks and some cars and, you know, that kind of clutter and stuff. So I'm gonna come back once I've done that, just the exterior, to map out where everything will be. All right, so editing princess here. This lot actually took me some time. And like I was saying before, I wasn't in a building mood, but I wanted to build it, but I wasn't in the mood. So it took me some months. I think I started building this on July 23rd, and I finished it on August 11th ish. Technically I finished it like 3 days ago, which was like August 17th. So yeah, it took me like almost a month. It took me like 3 weeks to build it, not because it was difficult, but because I wasn't in the mood. So this is just also to say, if you like watch content creators or builders or people that really inspire you, yeah, don't feel pressure to like get it right the first time. This was my second time trying out the lot. I want Labati to be playful, right? It's supposed to be playful, and it's supposed to be like there's tons of fun things to do, whether you're going to the beach, whether you're doing X, Y, and Z. So that's why I was like, we need somewhere colorful where you can just come get some delicious food, but also just like chill out with your friends, play some games, listen to some music. Maybe in the nighttime you come for a little date night to go dancing while you listen to some music. It's got to be colorful and bright. So this is why this build was just calling to me, honestly. All right, so I'm back. I ended up making the lot smaller, like not the lot, but the build. It extended all the way out here, and I shrunk that down because it was just too wide. And then I am now fencing the upstairs, so I'm just removing the walls by holding down control, and then I'm just putting down the fences. You notice that when you have a fence like this, right? If I start my dragging of the fence, maybe 3 tiles, stop, 3 tiles, stop, you can see that it creates like a nice indentation here, as opposed to if I was to drag the fence the whole way, it's just kind of no indent. So you can kind of play around with that when you're building to give it some flair, because now it has like these nice indents. I like that. So I'm going to do that for the upstairs. Just going to do like 3, and then 4. It doesn't need to be perfect, just to have some charm in there. Why not? Like that. That's fine. Cool. So that's the upstairs. Right. Looking good. I'm not sure if I'm going to stick with these colors. I might change the color of the stairs. But I like how it looks so far. I'm okay with how it looks. Yeah, and then over back here, I just put in some greenery, and I'm going to put in some deco cars and stuff right now too. So let me pull those things out, and then I'll show you all what it's looking like. Let's get some deco cars out here, and the tuk-tuks, which I really enjoy. I gotta find those and pop them into here too. All right, I've been singing, oh na na, what's my name? And then I abruptly just stopped and was like, hey guys. Okay, I turned the lights off because I was playing around with some lights to see. If you look at the inspo pic again, she has these pretty sol lights over top. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll put my sol lights over top and see how that looks or whatever. But they don't go as high. Oh, they do, actually. They're not the same sol lights, but what I'm trying to do is turn my grid off. There we go. Goodness me. We could put them right here. I mean, why not? And then I was like, should I do these ones instead? Oops. These ones. Is this pretty? Instead of the other ones. I like these because they're yellow. And I just feel like the color, like the sol I've used for the club before. And why can't I move it? Yeah, the sol I've used for the club before, and it just feels more luxe. But the yellow feels more fun, vibey, so I'm gonna use the yellow one. If only it'll lift up. This is as high as it can go. Okay, I'm still gonna use it though. It's Simlish, so no one's gonna know. They're gonna know. How would they know? Do I have any other pretty lights? Let's look and see. I have these. I think these are from the Cozy Gamer kit. I don't really remember. That's interesting. I'm not feeling them for this slot though. Oh, and then of course on this side here, we're gonna do the beautiful lights, the outdoor ones. Let me show you. I think they're by Lord Crumps. Outdoors. Yeah, these ones are pretty. I have another type as well. These ones. This is the one that was used in the inspo pic. You can see right here. But I don't know. I kind of like the other ones too. The ones I just grabbed. I feel like they're taller and they omit like more light. Right, that looks really good. Yeah, that looks really awesome. Okay, so should we do like two of these? Sorry, I can't be sad. Yeah, let's do that. That's cool. And I like that they omit more light because sometimes those ones are a bit dim, and so I end up having to like place fake lights around. So we're gonna put these here. And then another set, and I'm like trying to connect them. Oh, I did that on the first try. Do you see how crisp that was? Ooh, that was a good connection. Okay, so this is what it looks like, and this is perfect because you come here for dinner, you need light, you know what I mean? Should I do one more? Also in the inspo pic, I'm just noticing the perimeter is not fully grass. Like there's a part here that is fence, which makes sense. Do we like that this one is fully grass? Or should I incorporate some fencing? Let me turn the lights on so you can see. Right, because I could get rid of, let's try it. If I got rid of this, and then I grab this fence, and I used it. Can't intersect other objects. Okay, I'll move the lights in the meantime. Grab this, go here. Let's break this down and then do it again. It won't let me because of the rocks too, but I kind of like the rocks just closing it off, like period, you know what I mean? And then even if I move the rock, then I just put in an invisible fence. Lift this up here, put this one right here so that they still won't like come there, because you're not supposed to walk through that area. Is this better? Or do I like, Also noting that, what am I also noting? In the inspo picture, the wooden frame upstairs is different than the color down here. Maybe down here needs to be red to match the stairs. Ooh, that could be nice. Do I have red? I have this. Yeah. Let's do that one. Right here, and then like right here. And then I'm just gonna like break that down. I'm gonna move the rock again. I'm gonna go back to this fence. I'm gonna remove it and I'm gonna draw it again all the way here. Then I'm gonna put this rock back here. It keeps spinning when I place it. It's kind of annoying when it does that. Cool. Maybe this is the vibe. Maybe. And then if I brought the lights back here, let's see if I can get a good connection going. Nah, I can't. It's not as crisp. Look, it's disjointed. I need to move this back so it can connect. Beautiful. You're beautiful. Okay, and then this is what it looks like at the nighttime. I kind of like this. Yeah, I like this. This is good. I wish I had a plum color for the stairs so that it would match, but also I don't need everything to be matchy-matchy. Like there's blue here, there's red. It's supposed to kind of feel cool, colorful kind of vibes. So I'm cool with it. You can see I pulled out a bunch of stuff, right? I was thinking, and I downloaded these two signs purposely for this lot. I was thinking these could go on the wall over here. Like this one could go like right here, perhaps. That's cool. And then this one on the other side, like here, lifting it up on the wall, like right under. Yeah, that's cool. Cool. Okay. I'm playing around with the idea of a billboard somewhere. Not entirely even sure where, but somewhere there could be a billboard. So let's move things around. You kind of got to get messy with it, you know? Ooh, these are all pretty. Which billboard should we do? This one's nice. Look at all. Oh, this one's nice. Live singing, because literally we have live singing over here, and she has an afro. Her. Okay. I brought out the tuk-tuks and the cars and everything, and I kind of just want them like people just park on the sand. I'll probably make some of it gravel. And we have some tuk-tuks here and maybe one just over here. And then I found this really cool thing, pedestrian thing. And I thought it was really nice, even just to like put right here is cool. Cool. And then I see I have some newspaper stuff. And also, I want to put some trash bins, the woohoo dumpster on the side, like over here. So let's put the trash bins and woohoo dumpster. This is the one I use. It's functional. You can woohoo in it. This is the info. And let's change the color up instead of green. Ooh, we can do one of these. I've never used the junked up ones. Very cool. And then I want to put down a couple of recycling or bins. Not that I don't think you'd really see this as often, but you know what? It is well. And I do have somewhere in my decor, I have a bunch of garbage bags. Those would be really good. I'll pull those out in a moment. I gotta find them. I gotta find it. I gotta get you back. And I'll put these on walkthrough blocks so that, you know, I gotta see this through. I gotta get you back. Do you know where that song's from, you guys? Do you know? It's from That's So Raven. One of my favorite shows growing up. Okay, I'm looking for the garbage bins. I'll pull them out in a moment because okay. You see how that just worked out for me? Yeah, we'll put like some of these. So we'll like junk up this area a little bit. And then also I was thinking this beach cart thing could go out here just kind of to look like somebody's like selling something on the roadside or something like that. Just some deco, you know, why not? I was thinking about this flag thing here. I might not want it. I might not want it, yeah. And then I pulled out this water heater and stuff, and the reason I did is because on this side you can see I've placed the electrical poles, right? What I want to do is I want to create, let's go into this section and let's go into fencing, and on Tomarang I downloaded these fences, but I also downloaded another one I want to show you. Is it this one? It is not. It is not. It's these. Okay, let's pick this one. No, let's pick something else, like a different color. Yeah, like this one. So this one kind of, or even this one, kind of looks like a half wall, like a counter almost. So I was thinking we could use this. If I'm gonna just move the water heater to the side. If I deleted 1, 2, 3, 4, delete. 1, 2, 3, 4, delete. Is that the same? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It is not the same. That is the same. If I deleted these and I put in, right, you see how it's kind of looking like a counter where you can get stuff? But then I just thought to myself, well, what if I just put an actual counter? I want it to be a convenience store. I might have said thrift store by accident. I feel like I said it by accident, but that's not what I meant. I want it to be a convenience store. Like, let's say I put these down, right? And I lock up the area. No, because now this is feeling like a... It's feeling like the noodle pancake stall. You know, the food stall that you come and sit down at. I'm not really wanting that feeling. I'm wanting like a little shop on the side here. Small, tiny shop with some shelving and somewhere to buy. Small. Nothing crazy. Let me put some shelving down so you can catch the vision here. Oh, and I'm so excited. I saw on Tumblr that the creator Eevee mascot is converting some of the bakery stuff that came out for Sims 4. It's not like a DLC, it's like CC. And there's like this beautiful bakery pack. Oh, this is nice. Oh, is this the hobbies and businesses? Oh no, shopping therapy, Jackie 93 Sims. I'm just looking for like shelving. Like this is too dated. Like metal industrial kind of shelving. Metal, like these, right? But like on a wall. I'm looking through. Would I have to then possibly make the wall like this, or like this? Right. and then put in shelving. Oh, I could do that. Right. Because then if I did it like this, then I would have the machine. Where is it? What is this? Which machine am I liking to use these days? I like to use this one. And then just have like little bits and bobs over here. It's not supposed to be like a real store. It's just kind of like, oh, you want to go to the convenience store? A little kiosk. We need to work on this. Let's workshop this. Let's workshop it. But yeah, also the tables and the chairs. I know for sure I want to use the chairs from, these are from Tomerang. I want to use orange. I want to use red. And I also want to tie in some of the blue because we have blue at this base. It's supposed to be colorful and fun. I think these colors work. I wonder if these have recolors, these lights. Ooh, they do. Ooh, are you seeing? They have recolors. I had no idea. Ooh, that's pretty. Very pretty. Okay, let's go orange. Yeah, that looks good. Orange on one side, blue on the other. The blue's very electric. I like it. Cool. That just tied in all the colors so well. And then just like a simple table, a circular one maybe. I said a circular one, then I pull out the first non-circular one I see. That's just who I am. What can I say? We have these. This is not bad. It's not bad at all, and I like rarely use it. These are recolors from Lolita on Tumblr. They're pretty. What about these? These are pretty too, so we'll have to decide on the table. But I'm loving how it's coming together. Let me lift it up so you can actually see. Loving how it's coming together. And then over here we're gonna have like a stage with instruments and maybe some more seating up here. Maybe this is just strictly dancing, but I love it. It looks so good. Looks so good. Oh, and another thing that we need to do is outdoor lighting, like the street lights. So the ones I use for Labati are these wooden ones here, and they're very important to me. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. And then putting them on this side is also important because this is considered a street that we're going to be playing on because of the convenience store out here. Yeah, that's good. Yay, that works out perfectly. Might even put one right there instead of over here. Cool. So it's coming along. I need to figure out the table arrangements, and I'm going to use probably these umbrellas. I might use another one. I don't know. I have other umbrellas. And then scatter some bikes around here. And then clutter up these. I'm going to put all of these on walkthrough blocks so there's no routing errors. Put a wall color back here. And yeah, tables all around. And then I think we're good down here. This is looking so good. Like seriously, this is the work in progress. And then just as a reminder, this is the inspo. I think we're like really close to this. Of course, mine is more spacious because I need the space. But yeah, I love it. Okay, so I'll come back once we've made some progress. All right, so we are back and we are playtesting. I literally woke Eevee out of her sleep. She has her face mask on, her pajamas on. She's like, girl, what am I doing here? You are here to playtest, okay, my love? So people are here populating the place. You all didn't see, but I did the upstairs. It's not done, but I wanted to see functionality wise with the DJ. I probably need to pull these dance tiles one tile backwards, but let's see how it works. I put the DJ here. My fans are running like crazy, not sure why, but give me a moment. I put the DJ here, and then I blocked off the sides of the DJ with this podium, so it's like he has to come up and come down here, so that the Sims would dance on this side and not dance, you know, on that side. Then I put instruments here just to test to see if they're all reachable. And then I put a bunch of puzzles and games up here. And then downstairs is just a simple washroom. And then this is where the employees are working. The inside of the lot is not really my concern, to be honest. And then back here, let's see. Yes, we do have a Little convenience store. Look how good it looks. It looks so good. I'm so excited. Right, a little convenience store, a little mini mart over here. And then the cashier was able to spawn back here. That's perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so let's have Eevee come on over. Let's go ahead and let's test the upstairs first. Go ahead and go here. She's like, you have me in my pajamas? Yes, girl, I got you in your PJs. Face mask on and everything. So everybody here is struggling. What are they even trying to get to? They're complaining about the rock. They're complaining about the garden. But they could enter from here. So why are they all over here? Can I not go here? Let's see. Oh, it's raining. Child, now it's raining. No, we can't enter here. Okay. So the entrance is kind of warped. For some reason, they can't enter. Let's turn the weather off. They can't enter through here. Wondering why. Is it these? Are these in the way? Go here. Or it's the type of bushes I'm using. Can you go here now? Alright, folks are moving. Folks are moving. Okay, so we can enter here. It's just these podiums. Can we go up here? Upstairs. Let's go. Okay, we're running. And now we're not running. Alright, I definitely need to put some lights up here. Let's go ahead and use and dance solo. Okay. We can't use this because of these lights back here, child. There you go. Okay, but she's dancing. Turn up, turn up, turn up. Cool. Let's try and practice the drums and see if it works. Oh, people are playing games. See, I love to see it. Such a vibe. Okay, so we can't reach any of the instruments. Interesting, interesting. I guess we need one more tile. This is my guess, but let's see. This is why we play test, folks. Practice? Right, because we need to be like, let's say we were right here. How would we get to the drums from here? Okay, we go around. Okay, but then this is in the way. Right. But if I move this too forward, how will they... Let's try again. Okay, so that works. Let's try and set the mode. Showtime. Full autonomy for anyone. Ooh, personal. Set Yvonne as the owner. Ooh. Family. Anyone watches, family performs. That's cool. Let's go ahead and sing. Okay, Eevee. Okay, girl. Okay, this is a fever dream. This is a fever dream for her. Le Bronco. Okay, that works. Bronco, and then let's go here. Oh, we got some money. Let's practice, can we? No, because of a wall of some sort. Interesting. What if I pushed this one back here? Can we practice now? Yeah, we could. Okay, so the instruments kind of got to move around a bit. That's cool, that's cool. The game seemed to be working just fine. And then for the dance tile, what I forgot and now remembered is that you need to have some music playing for the dance tiles to work. So what I'm thinking is if I put this right over, let's just put it here for now, whatever. Make it look like it's a part of the DJ. Okay, Eevee, killing it. And then we have her come on and turn it on. Sometimes with these dance tiles, what I have to do is replace them, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, like literally what I'm doing right now, replacing them. And then they start to work. Hey, get it girl, get it girl. Hey, get it girl, get it girl. And what about this middle one? Get it girl, get it girl. Let me get Eevee up in here. Or maybe let's get, who's not busy? Yeah, let's go. Look at her. Hey, hey. Again, this is a fever dream. This is a fever dream. Hey. Stop. Oh. Hey. Hey. Okay, girl, stop. I'm telling you to stop and you're not stopping. What do I gotta do for you to... Okay, there we go. Dance. Okay, it works here too. Perfect. So up here is good. We've got it working. I gotta push the guitar back, bring the mic forward, and bring this forward. If I want her to dance solo, she'll complain at first that she can't reach, because they always try to get like right here, but then they start dancing in the end. Hey, nice. Nice. Okay, so let me take a picture of this so that I can replicate this when I edit the lot. Now let's go downstairs and try out the restaurant. Looks like it's working down there. Hi, good morning. Nice face mask. Thank you. All right. This is the table we've been seated at. Love. I put a bundt cake over here. Doesn't it look so pretty? She's able to sit even with this here, and she wants cake. Period. Now let's see. So pretty. Let me get a pic going. Let's see when the server comes out to us. Nobody else trying to eat? 7 a.m.? Y'all not trying to eat something? Are you all being pulled upstairs? Is that what it is? Oh, the waiter's here. Good morning. Hello. I feel like I want some cake. So can I do that? She's like, absolutely. We have our lemon bundt cake with blueberries. That sounds perfect. Thank you. Awesome. And then she's just gonna go in there. Clearly. She's gonna be like, one order of the bundt cake. Coming right up. That seems to be the order. Okay. See, this is why I love this mechanic over the dine out one for Sims 4, because they actually have to cook the food in dine out. It doesn't just like spawn. Who's this? Here you go. La bouche. Ooh, lovely cake. Thank you. Love that for us. Let's go ahead and eat it. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Just beautiful. So that works. I don't think there's any issue with the restaurant portion of it. Period. So once she finishes our cake, what else should we test? Oh, I wanted to test one thing, and this is the, I don't remember what it's called, business adjuster, business selector. It's a cube, and it's this one right here, customer selector. The objects lets you choose, the object, girl, this object lets you choose what type of customers you'd like your business to cater to. I know this is an unowned lot, but I'm curious, if I was to change this and make the business type a restaurant, what happens? Are people pulled downstairs? Look at these people in a deep poker game, like very deep. You're losing? Yeah, it's not easy. Okay, so this person's leaving. Ethan. I'm hoping that people will be pulled towards the restaurant now that I've set it as so. I'm taking off. I'll see you later. I've got some things to deal with. Ethan, we did not invite you here, sir. The customer selector might only be for own businesses. I think we're done. I think she took our plate. Let's pay $8 for a slice of cake. I mean, in this economy. Yeah, so the customer selector doesn't really change much. This place is very lively up here. Very nice. I'm thinking then, should we change it? Should we have the games and stuff downstairs, right? But then the dining tables for the restaurant upstairs? so that it's a little more lively, or mix and match, like put the poker table and then some, I don't know, because I'm feeling like the traffic is here, right? This is where everyone's coming up, obviously, to dance, to play games, to chill, but the restaurant is very quiet. Oh, it looks so pretty like this though. My goodness. Okay, sis, we see you. Looks real good. I don't know. I'll have to play around with it a little more. What do you all think? Let me know in the comments. Should we restructure this? How do we kind of bring some of the traffic down here? It's also very early, so people are not trying to come out to restaurants at this time, which makes sense, but still, should I move the games down here and then the dining up there and the podium up there, and then leave the dancing and instruments, so at least when people are eating there's like still things going on? Or should I mix and match down here, so like maybe instead of this table it's like a games table, mix and match down here, and then this area becomes open for dancing with less games. I like the games up here though. It's a nice vibe. I don't know, you guys let me know what you think. I'm in love with this lot. Shout out to Cats and Mugs. Their content is so amazing, and of course it's Sims 4, but I still get lots of inspo from all that they create, and so yeah, I wanted to say shout out to them. And I'm loving the lot. I think it's beautiful. I'm gonna send Eevee home so she can go back to sleep and wake up from this fever dream, and I'll contemplate on how I want to edit this lot to have the dining situation work. Let me know what you think also in the comments below. Then I added just some miscellaneous chairs for people to just sit down and vibe out to the music. I added some dance tiles over here, so if you want to dance, you can do that. Then I added stairs back here before they were on this side, so I put them back here. You can walk up, and I put different instruments. So here in the nighttime, you could be playing the drums, you could have a singer, a drummer, and then back here, these drums come from the Sims 2 Castaway. It's a Sims 2 Castaway conversion, and they're the ceremonial pahu drum, and they're really fun. So I added some of that traditional element there, so you can vibe out up here. And then there is a photo booth back here. I think that was already there, where you can take some pictures and then, you know, get a memory. So this is what it's looking like, and if I was to play with a band, then I would use these mods, use this feature. So this is the lot. I hope you all enjoyed watching me build it rather.